Hi and welcome to Neo Does Makeup. I'm Neo, and today this anime makeup look and part of Disney Week is inspired by Esmeralda from The Hunchback of Notre Dame, which that movie is probably my favorite Disney animated movie of all time. The funny thing is, it's like I have a different favorite movie from different eras. Like if you're talking about the classics, Sleeping Beauty. If you're talking about the Lost period, or the decline. I really do like the Black Cauldron. From the Disney Renaissance, Hunchback of Notre Dame. And from the modern era of Disney, most likely Moana. Although if you're talking pre-computer animated, I'd probably say Lilo and Stitch. Just because I grew up on that. Plus, I can also do a pretty mean Stitch impression. Which, no, I'm not going to do that for this one. Maybe next Disney Week Marathon. But yeah, I just took inspiration from her. I know she's very beautiful and colorful too, because I don't know what else to say. I really did. It's like she's one of my favorite characters from any of my favorite from my favorite Disney movie. Not to mention she has one of the best songs in Disney history, and that movie is so underrated. But yeah, I'm going to stop rambling. Enjoy. Okay, so let's start. And first thing I'm going to use is my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in dark brown. Okay, for eyeshadow primer today, we're going to take the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion and place that on the lids. Okay, so to set that primer, we're going to be taking the Kat Von D shade, not the Shade and Light palette, the Metal Matte palette, and we're going to take this shade right here, Bone, and we're going to place that all over the lids using my Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. Okay, so for transition color, we're going to take a combination of suede and oak and buff that into the crease using I'm going to be using my Sephora Collection number 10 brush. Okay, to start getting into the purples, I'm going to take this color right here, Silk, on the same brush, and just slightly go a little bit lower. Okay, so now that we have that transitioning in, we're going to go into the darker color right here, Ribbon. We're just going to start placing that on the outer third and into the crease as well. I forgot to mention I'm using the Kat Von D Shade and Light brush. Okay, so I really like how that purple's looking, but I want to deepen it just a little bit more. So I'm going to take this shade right here, Velvet. It's it's kind of a purplish color too, and I'm gonna really center that on the outer V, taking the shade and light brush. Okay, so we have a lot of purple going on. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to take this beautiful shade right here, Watt, on the shade and light brush. And in between, I keep running it through my Veramona color switch. But we're going to take Watt and just run that all on the inside. So kind of like a cut crease, but without concealer. Okay, so now that we have that all on, I'm going to quickly curl my lashes, put on some mascara, and put on some false lashes, and we'll be right back. Okay, and we're back, and I had to use my House of Lashes in Sephora collection Seductress because it really does kind of fit with Esmeralda since she is a gypsy and she does seduce. Oh yeah, yeah. If you haven't seen the movie, then yeah. But for the face today, I'll be using my Kat Von D Lock-It Moisturizing Primer. Okay, so now we're going to take my Clinique Beyond Perfecting 2-in-1 Foundation in 6.5 Buttermilk, and we're going to put that all over the face, and I'll be blending it out using my Kat Von D Edge Foundation Brush. Okay, so for concealer, I'm going to take the Kat Von D Lucky Concealer Creme in L7, and I'll also be taking the Kat Von D concealer, the Edge Concealer Brush, and using that to blend out. And I'll go section by section, and I'll be setting each section using my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm quickly, like, in between going to show you, like, which ones I'm going to take. Okay, to set the rest of the face, I'll be taking the Kat Von D translucent setting powder and putting that all over the face using my Kat Von D. I have a lot of Kat Von D stuff now. The Kat Von D buffing brush. So I'm gonna take a combination of these two and just contour everything except for the nose. Okay, so for blush today, I'll be going in with my Blush with Light palette, and I'm gonna be taking the shade right here, Snapdragon. Which oddly I don't use that often, even though it's a permanent color, and I love it. So for her today, I thought about using my Alchemist palette, but I was like, I don't know about that. So instead, I'll be going in with my Too Faced Love Lights Prismatic Highlighter, and this is in the shade You Light Up My Life. I'll be taking my BECCA blush and highlighting brush from the Champagne Pop collection. Okay, I'm not done, but I just realized that look at how well it literally. Okay, you can't see it, but it, like fits perfectly in the halves. So let's see if you go. Yeah, you can see it like fits perfectly in there. Okay, so for the bottom lash line, what we're going to do is I'm going to take these two and this one, and we're just gonna run them underneath and kind of smoke them out. So I'll be going from lightest to darkest, and that was fringe, silk, and velvet. Oh no, silk, ribbon, and velvet. Now taking that Sephora Collection number 10 brush, we're quickly going to just run over that a little bit more so that way it blends better. So for eyeliner today, I'll be taking the Maybelline Lasting Drama gel liner, and this is in the shade Polished Amethyst, correct? Yeah, Polished Amethyst. So for bottom lash mascara, I'm going to go in with the same one I put on the top lashes, and that is my Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Mascara. Okay, so for highlighting underneath the brows, I'll be going in with the Kat Von D Alchemist palette, and I'll be taking the color Emerald and just placing it directly below the eyebrow using my Real Techniques. Is it the base shadow brush? Okay, now for the inner corner highlight, I'll be taking the same palette. I'll be taking that middle shade, violet, oh no, ultraviolet or amethyst, and I'll be placing that on the inner corner using the fluffier end of the shade light brush. And look at that, because watch. Okay, so for lips today, I'll be using the, uh, this is the Wet n Wild Liquid Cat Suits, the Mega Last Liquid Cat Suits, and this is in the shade Goth Topic. Just gonna let that dry a little bit. Okay, now to set this, I'll be using the Kat Von D Lock It Setting Mist, and yeah. Okay, so I'm going to let down my hair and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the finished look, and I really like this combination. It's like dramatic, and it still fits with uh, Esmeralda. And yeah, I would definitely do this again because I really like this. I like the colors green and purple together, plus like this lip color. Mm. But yeah, I hope you did enjoy, and if so, please do like, comment, and subscribe. And I do my best to respond. And also, if you want to see more from me and more from my channel, please ring that little bell, and you'll be notified from whenever I release something. So yeah, thank you, and have a good day wherever you are. Bye.
I don't know if you can hear me or if you're even there. I don't know if you will listen to a gypsy's prayer. Yes, I know I'm just an outcast. I shouldn't speak to you. Still I see your face and wonder.